Um, oh, now it just started. Okay, so I haven't done a black and white video in a while, so I figured I'd just do one. It's gonna be pretty much a rant and a ramble. Uh, where do I see myself 10 years from now? A better question to ask is, where do I see civilization and society 10 years from now, and how would I possibly fit in that? Now, some may say that's the same question, just phrased differently. I don't know if I should start my own movement or saying or whatever, but I think that because I was what that question was just now was I was just thinking about that in my head on how when you go to an interview or whatever, and the adults or usually they're older than you usually, right? And they ask you all these questions and then get to that question, where do you see yourself 10 years from now, all that shit. That's what the question I'd ask them. I would ask them to answer that my question, and then explain to them why. And here's why. I can remember it. That was good. It was a good one in my head, but on video, you know, to rethink it. But I personally think that my generation, our generation, people who are 27 and 26 and under or whatever, we're gonna have to redefine the global standards of what's going on today at some point in our lives. And I know that goes for almost everybody. But what I mean is that when it comes to me in particular, excuse me, I feel like when it comes to adults who ask me, well, what are you doing? You're in college and you have a job and just neighing at me and stuff. Sometimes I don't just ask it. I don't like the fact they ask it because I see it as so unoriginal, so unapologetic, so bland. It's kind of, I should just ask them, well, what color underwear are you wearing? What the fuck does it matter if I'm in college or not? You know what I'm trying to say? Why is college the definition of what a young person is going to do? Not only a young person, but just when you're 18 out of high school, all that bullshit. Why does that have to be the template or the platform for which we stand upon and voice our opinions from and research shit? I know it's ideal. It's a place with resources, books, people, different ethnic backgrounds and all this bullshit. But I just see it as it ain't nothing. When I was younger, I used to really think that college was the shit until I heard about a university. I think they're probably the same thing, but to me at the time when I was young, university to me sounded like some genius place, like it's where geniuses go. And I'm like, oh my god. And I mean, I haven't seen a university either, but still, it's just we need to, in order to break the loop, break that chain, we need to redefine everything. What makes us happy, what makes us go forward. I mean, probably, I don't, what I'm saying is going to fall on deaf ears, but it doesn't need to be. Everyone's content with what they have. It's just that, say, going back to the question I asked earlier, say if I wanted to become a fireman 10 years from now, I see myself as a fireman 10 years from now. The world can change so drastically 10 years from now. Well, it may come to a point where firemen don't even exist anymore because every building has an automated fire extinguisher system in it. Every building that's created now. So now there's no need for a fireman. So now what am I gonna do? You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's I know I probably won't see it coming, but my point is I think the standards of everything right now needs to be challenged at least. It's everything that's just so what it is, and I'm not talking about corporations doing it. I'm talking about us as individuals, my generation doing it. I just don't see it as a. It's just boring. I don't. Couple noodles. I'm just like. It's. I mean, I wish I wish I remembered the rambling, but it was nice for me because I don't. What does that mean? You going to college? Are you in college? Why is that a good thing? Why is that our standard of anything? Not just college, but anything we do. We're happy when we have a child, go to college, and get married. Three things. I think Doug Stanhope said that shit, or somebody, some comedian, some cynic, probably some cynic comedian, possibly. But just that shouldn't be the oh my god of my life. That shouldn't be that. And I know it's not that for everybody. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just getting tired. I always been tired of these little questions that they ask people. It's like everyone asks everybody resume questions. I just don't like that. I just don't like that. I thought the video was gonna be longer than I expected it to be, but I'm just thinking. I'm still thinking. I'm not good at cutting and editing, so it just goes along. Where do you see civilization, society 10 years from now? I feel like it's coming to an end or coming to a beginning. So, okay, think of this example. If you're still not convinced, AI, we create an artificial intelligence, a cyborg, thinks for itself. Over the years, especially if somebody gets it right, possibly got it right already. If they get it right, that AI they created every day is finding out how can it be a better robot, how can it do its task better. It's going to take either a long time or a very short time. It's going to come to the conclusion that, hey, in order to transcend being an AI or a robot, I have to be a human. Then that's why you see those artificial intelligence or robot movies where the robots take over and all that bullshit, because they have to. In order for them to be better than what they are, they have to be human. And then once you realize they can't be human, they have to be better than human. That's what always happens. So I don't want to be a worker who's working to become a better worker. That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make me happy. A lot of what's going on doesn't make us happy. And another point is we've become so vast and giant as a global network. It's not what it used to be. If I was in a tribal, you were all in tribal, no internet or whatever, tribal groups, and we had colleges and universities and such. Damn, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing this and that for the sake of the village. Or this side of the country, this side of the land. Whatever, right? The king or whatever. Then you got a point. But we live in a global network where we're all tied to each other by something. So the person who's making this, hopefully the person making this cup of noodles, is attached to me. I don't know his or her name, or if it's a child or an old person being put to work. I don't know. But I'm connected with them somehow, and they're connected with me. Everybody's connected with everybody now. So for me to sit there and, oh, I'm going to college for, we can't. What I'm trying to say is my generation, for me, what I think my generation should be or should be thinking, one thing they should be thinking or considering is that we can no longer do what the baby boomers did, or our parents did, or our grandparents, which is live for self. I'm not saying everyone should dedicate their life to everybody else, but that's thinking of where am I gonna be? Where am I gonna be? Me. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, you come first to a lot of stuff, but if you truly come first, and everybody was, if everybody was truly thinking about themselves first, nobody would have shit. Am I wrong? No one would have shit, because if I'm thinking about myself, I'm not gonna make a car. I'm not gonna make a robot. I'm not gonna do anything that supports anybody besides me. And if that was happening around the whole fucking world, no one would have shit. But guess what? Because of that, it goes, you know what? We can't survive ourselves. We need each other. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go, even when you go back to the self-independent thing, it makes no fucking sense. We're all dependent upon each other. Or something. The earth, at least. Everyone is dependent on the earth. So like I said, I think personally my generation needs to redefine the standards of what it is we do today, participate in, eat, talk, shop, everything. Level everything and bring something back up, because this is not working. This way of happiness is not working. It's not going to work. Because what's gonna start to happen with us, we're gonna go, holy shit, things aren't changing. Let me just settle for less. Everyone's just gonna start settling for less because you can't get a lot. And go, I'm humble to have less. Everybody's gonna be thought to be humble to be less. Be taught to be humble when they have less. So everybody's gonna have less, and possibly rich people or one person or government's gonna have everything. Communism, I think. I don't know. Socialism, it's one of those isms. So that's what I think. It's my little 2 cents on that. Redefining. My generation has to redefine. Well, everywhere, everybody. But since we're younger, we kind of have the chance and the opportunity to do it. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't control anything. Why would I want to live in a world, continue to live in a world, where I'm not saying I need to have control, but as a collective, we don't have control over anything that happens in our lives. We think we have a choice. Oh, I can watch this tonight. I can watch that tonight. I can eat this tonight. But how did you get it to your plate? How did you get it into your TV? Did you use your wits and your hands to make something happen before you, or was it just bought, given for free, buy one get one free? It's old, but everybody else is getting new stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Where are we going with this bullshit? You know what I'm trying to say? There was even this commercial, not commercial, I'm saying commercial now. This ad on You Believe or something. This ad on YouTube. It's like 2 minutes long. It starts off like a piano, and it's this sad, like, should you have children? Should you bring children into the world? And I mean, I see I should bring children into the world, but at the current state, right now, no. In the future, if we don't redefine it, possibly again, no. It depends. I mean, sometimes it happens by accident, yes, but just it shouldn't be happening by accident. You know what I'm trying to say? Babies shouldn't happen by accident. They should be not planned, but wanted at the moment, not wanted down the line, but happen right now. So big whoop, like no, because that tells me that you you want to have a children, you want to have a child. But when you have it unexpectedly or have it early, you're either really happy or really sad. Now, if you're really happy, you're like, yes, I'm a father, I'm a mother, whatever. But if you're, and despite the circumstances, you may look at it and go, holy shit, can I do it? Can I not do it? Can I make, and you shouldn't have to ask that question. You know what I'm trying to say? You should be able to say, you know what? You have a baby now and you wanted it later, or you wanted a baby now. Wait, this froze up a little bit. It should be, if you wanted a baby later and it happened now, you're 100% happy, never sad. If you wanted the baby now, but it happened later, you should be 100% happy no matter what. That means no matter when, at what timeline any of us on this planet have a baby, have a child, we should be happy. Not completely smiley, but just happy and content that we know everything's gonna be alright. And not, oh my god, the economy, the market, I'm not sure. We shouldn't. It's like a bet. It's like the roulette wheel, like the roulette wheel in casinos. It's just constantly spinning. We're like, 66, 600, 66. You fail. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be a risk, a gamble to live. That's what I'm trying to say. College does not help. Marriage does not help. Having a baby does not help. Like I say, I think we personally need to redefine our standards of what is and what isn't. It makes us happy, what works, what doesn't work, and really stick to it. And that's it. I'm going, choking. Put onions in it. That's it. I'm going to end it here. Think about it. Comment. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I'm okay with that. And I'm going to get back to watching Do the Right Thing. So